G'day Simon, welcome to South OC Cars and Coffee. No, James this morning, he's actually in Vegas in prep for Car Week, so I've got to fumble my way through the exotics, and man, do we have a lineup this morning. There's so many cool things. Logan from Ferrari Newport Beach has got a 12 cylindry behind me. Next to that, we've got a couple of cars from the Netherlands. There's actually an 812 GTS and another 12 cylindry. Back over behind the merch tent, we've got a couple of 6x6 G-Wagons, absolutely insane. And also a 918 in this beautiful green all the way from the Middle East. Hey, don't forget, if you come to South OC Cars and Coffee, please remember, respect our rules, no speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes on the streets of San Clemente and getting on and off those freeways. Okay, let's go for a walk and check some stuff out. As you can see, busy morning here this morning, starting off Sarah's little 718 Cayman, running a 1016 Industries carbon fibre hood, and the guys over at Premium OC just redid the front PPF on it and the side. Those guys did an amazing job. They're actually working on James's 720 ready for the unveiling at Monterey, and did my McLaren a couple of weeks as well. They used Vor PPF, great job, so make sure to check them out on the website as well. So Logan from Ferrari Newport Beach bought this 12 cylindry along, and keeping good company. Beautiful car next to this car all the way, if you look at the plate, from the Netherlands. Two of them, in fact, the one next to it as well. This is a beautiful 812 GTS, wonderful colour in this dark green, but look at the green carbon fibre intake covers through here, just well spec'd. Interesting, the mirrors are this kind of greeny gold to match the stripe, and then that green interior as well. Just such a beautiful car. Logan pulled up and goes, whose is this? I want to buy it. But when I told him it was from the Netherlands, he went, no good. Next to another 12 cylindry, just wonderful again. Look at the carbon fibre, and then this sort of contrasting from the burgundy, that beautiful sort of tan interior in there. Such a wonderful colour scheme. Now, next to it, two more interesting cars. Resvani have brought these two out. The Beast, this guy here, both of them Beasts. This one, of course, is based on a C8 Corvette. Beautiful in this green. Just wonderful, wonderful carbon fibre car. Next to it, have a look at the Roadster. Just such an aggressive front end, all this exposed carbon. And little tiny mirrors through there, carbon seats. This is just an incredible, incredible looking car. Not something you see every day, just absolutely beautiful. And then just not to be outdone, the road just keeps getting better and better. Next to it, we've got two Aventador SVJs. You know, I like the Rivelto. I think it's a beautiful looking car, but there's something about that SVJ, that full carbon, these things for me. This is really, without going to some of the extreme hypercars from Lamborghini, for me, this is really the pinnacle of their street cars. Absolutely amazing. You know, the interesting thing about Porsche is you can pretty much get it in whatever colour you want. Paint to sample, or they have beautiful colours. I think this is Brewster Green, I could be wrong, but great colour with gold wheels. But because you have a freedom to pretty much do whatever you want with Porsche, you end up seeing cars like this, which is super interesting. Somebody has spec'd this in gold, with gold detail on the wheels, with gold stitching, gold Turbo S stitching in the headrest as well. So even if it's not to your taste, I love the fact that you are not limited with this brand. You get something gold, you get something green, you get any colour you want, literally, with paint to sample. Pretty cool, right? Next to it, beautiful Lamborghini pulling in as well. It's just such a great looking car. Going up hugely in value. The STOs are just flying up because there's a lot of people that are looking at the Temerario and going, yeah, it's nice, but I love that V10 sound and I don't want the hybrid system. I totally get that. This is pretty cool. Supercar Ron, you guys have all seen him. Famous YouTuber. This is his F40. What an amazing car. Actually, it's an F40 LM, the way it's been changed. Notice the sliding windows and the fact that the headlights are exposed like this. Amazing car. Look at the wheels he's put on this thing. This is absolutely insane. Now, most people wouldn't go and modify an F40 if it's a car this special, but look, here it is. He's brought the car out. And I love that he does that. It's just so, so great to see. Found it. This is the other car that he bought. 458 Cup car. Look at this. Notice lack of windows, little slides on there again, like that LM we just looked at. All right, quite the lineup here. First of all, the guys from Audio Toys have brought out this beautiful Revolto, lovely looking car, really nice kit on. I think it's a 1016 kit on this thing. Bowden Auto House brought out this wonderful green 918 Spider. It's just such a pretty car. Next to it, P1. Man, these cars have been around a long time, but they just do not date. They just look so, so pretty. Next to that, we have the CHIRON. Beautiful Bugatti, and they're not to be outdone. Look at this. So 6x6 G-Wagon here. Very, very cool. These things are absolutely massive, and if we just get past the huge crowd, this is the one I love. This is actually a Brabus G-Wagon. This is so cool. I mean, look at the carbon fiber on this thing. Massive wheels. It is huge. Beautiful, luxurious interior inside there as well. And then an interesting thing, we come down to the back of these. The very cool thing is we start looking at some of the license plates. They are not from around these parts. Look at this, number 1. Worth a Google. That plate is probably worth more than all of these cars through here put together, believe it or not. Man, it's such a crazy morning. I coned off an extra half for exotics, and we filled that. We've actually put some over the back. Oh, look at this over here, beautiful new Ford GT, lovely spec, black with a stripe, and then look at that interior. It's sort of got that brushed bronze in there, and then the black and white. Next to it, we've got an SV sitting here. What a great car they are. And then back over this side, we've got a because race car. Have a look at this thing. This is one of our regulars, absolutely brilliant. Next to it, another Lambo and another Lambo. And then we got Vlad from LNC. Wait till you see what these guys have done fitting the 1016 kit to James's 720. You'll see that in a couple of weeks. We'll do a reveal here. If you're up at Car Week, you'll see it up there. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful GT500 here. Have a look under the hood of this thing. That's some serious business. Whole lot of polished aluminum under there. Beautiful black with white stripes, that GT500 hood. It's a really nice looking build. It's kind of modern, but not over the top modern. It still, looks like it should. It's, paying homage to, I guess, the Eleanor of the Gone in 60 Seconds. Beautiful looking car. Just such an iconic shape. I mentioned the guys in Premium before. They did a cruise to the show. This is one of the cars they brought with them. This was actually in the shop when I was in there yesterday. You look at this Lambo, you would swear that this is paint. It is such an incredible color and it looks so deep. It's actually a Vor wrap on this car. These guys are incredible. As I said, they did my McLaren. They're actually doing James' 720. They did the front end on Sarah's 718 this week. They do such incredible work. And I've looked all over my McLaren. I watched it last night, and it is perfect. You cannot tell that car has been PPF'd. It's like looking at this thing. You cannot tell that this is not painted in this color. They do great work. We got Chris over here with his Aventador SVJ. This thing's got some great stories, according to Chris, been through hell and back trying to undo some tuning stuff that had happened to the car before he bought it. But man, this car is great. Make sure to check them out. You can check out Vor. They are the PPF manufacturer, and Premium OC who do the actual work. Great companies. Guys from European Exotic Centre have got some nice cars again, starting off with this Viper, which is beautiful. But next to it, an F12, crazy car. Like, these things have literally doubled in value in the last 2 years. Like, gone from $200,000 to $400,000. Same with the 812, gone from $500,000 to $700,000-800,000. Why? Because people are pushing towards those visceral, organic drives. They don't want the hybrids. They want to stick with the V12s in this case. I totally get it. Then you go back to something they've also got in their shop, like the 430 Scuderia. And that thing's over $1 million. Amazing, isn't it? What was once worth $200,000, now over $1 million. I just walked up, saw this amazing looking truck. This gentleman here was telling me Let's leave that open, can we? This young lady here, it's actually her truck. It's pretty cool. It's actually a Dodge. You see a lot of F100s, you see a lot of C10s. You don't see a lot of Dodges, and in particular, he was just telling me that it's a swept line, which means there was even more limited. How many did you say? About 1,000?
I think approximately 10,000.
10,000, sorry. So the cool thing is, under the hood, it's running this slant 6. You know, crazy thing about this motor, in Australia we had slant 6s as well.
Numbers matching originally.
Oh man, that's so cool. Numbers matching. So that engine, in a car in Australia in the early 70s, was the fastest quarter-mile car. They did a version of one of these engines called an E38, which was running basically triple Webers with a slant 6, 265. It was doing like 14-second quarters. So they're actually a great little engine. This is good. I love the wheels too. It's reminiscent of what I actually had on my first car in Australia. Beautiful interior, very, very cool. Simplistic, but you know, just clean. I love that. And then the bed's been raised up here because obviously there's something going on underneath as well. Cool, huh? This, a Continental Mark II. Now notice, just got told, they weren't a Lincoln, they were a separate division. Now this is a 1956 Mark II. Think about this for a moment. Look at the shape of this car, look at the lines of it. At the time, Chevy was doing their sort of bubble top 56. You know, next year they went into the big wing car. This was so far ahead of the curve in terms of the square lines that they went. Yeah, it just still had some wings at the back, and it had that spare wheel holder, which we also obviously saw in things like the Thunderbird. But the fact that this car came out, it changed the way that car designers here in the US were designing cars. Sort of reminiscent of some of the stuff that Gear was doing as well. But such an iconic car, went on to really push the envelope with things like the later Lincoln Continental with its suicide rear doors. But man, this thing is super cool. Hey, I love your car. Look at these two little BMWs here. Aren't they gorgeous? Little 2002. Just such a great little car. I remember the first time I went in one of these, I had a Holden at the time, had a tough Holden V8 in it, and I could not believe how these things revved, just the way that the revs built in them. It was just such a great little car. Really, really love every angle. Now, notice this one, the rectangular tail lights on it. This one got the round tail lights, different era, but just the look of these cars, absolutely timeless. Just fun little drives as well. That's a wrap. I mean, check this out. We're finishing up, and have a look at the crowd that's still around. Absolutely crazy. That's it for another week at South Sea Cars and Coffee. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I want to do a big shout out to all of our sponsors, The Bracketeer, Where Marketing, Maguire's, Mazda, HRE Wheels, iAccident Lawyers, European Exotics Centre, Orange County Ineos Grenadier, Hillbank Motor Corporation, Magnaflow Camberg, and Rogue Vehicles. I also want to say a massive thank you to all of our volunteers. We could not put the show on without them. If you want to become a volunteer, remember, hit us up on the South OC Cars and Coffee merch Instagram page. And while you're over there, check out some of our new t-shirts, hats, stickers, everything you can possibly think of. If you become a volunteer, you get to bring your car in early, and Ruby's hooks you up with a free coffee and donut as well. Big thank you to Ruby's for doing that and feeding the masses, and a massive thank you to the outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. Remember, we could not put on the show without them. So if you need to do any shopping, go to the movies, grab a coffee, whatever it is, come to the outlets, tell them South OC Cars and Coffee sent you. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.